From Big Mad, Small Sad. I don't know who best describes in the Chat Sports office. Maybe Sam with Oklahoma. Yeah, probably Oklahoma. Who says no? Baker Mayfield and a first for Russell Wilson. I think Seattle might want a little bit more, but this isn't that bad of a reset. Remember, the Seahawks allegedly tried to move Russell Wilson as part of the deal with the Browns. They were going to draft Josh Allen, allegedly. In terms of a quick reset for Seattle, maybe Baker's your guy. Maybe he's not. Probably a better gamble than the other quarterbacks in this year's draft if you can fix his footwork. It's a disaster. It's why he's been so bad this year. I think Seattle would want a little bit more, but I think as a starting block, it's actually a pretty decent idea. So where will Russell Wilson play in 2022? Is it in Seattle or somewhere else altogether? This is the pinned comment on today's video. So the ad break comes on YouTube. Take advantage of it. Head down there and shoot your shot. Make your predictions for me.
Let's go. A Niffy. Was that Bobby Wagner, Russell Wilson, and Pete Carroll's last home game as a Seahawk? If I'm going to get ballsy, I'm going to say yes to Wilson, yes to Bobby Wagner, and it would not surprise me whatsoever if Pete Carroll left. So yes, yes, and yes. Let's go to Jericho Adams. Love your guys' blockbuster trade, so here's mine. Wilson to the Giants for both the Giants' first-round picks this year, yes or no? It's pretty interesting, so it's basically 2 top 10 picks. Here's the thing. I'm going to say yes because I have no confidence in Daniel Jones. I actually think that Russell would want to go to New York, and if you told me a few months ago that you could get Wilson for just 2 first-round picks, I would have went ahead and did it. Now, the Giants have a poor offensive line. It's going to be a very eventful offseason for them, but I would say yes for the Seahawks, yes for the Giants. I think it's actually a pretty good deal for both sides, though I could also say this. It's a good deal if Seattle wants first-round picks this year. It's a bad move if they're only going to go ahead and just get 2 first-round picks.
From Shadow, do you expect any upsets in the postseason? This year has been a massive parity-based season. So, yeah, I think so. Now, I want to see what the situation looks like matchup-wise before I make my predictions, but I would be surprised if there weren't any upsets this year. We will have plenty of NFL free agency coverage for you guys, so subscribe right now. Free videos every single day on everything you could possibly want on the NFL. Steven Crozio, which Week 18 primetime game shouldn't be primetime? The only one that should be is Raiders-Chargers. That one should be a primetime game. Chiefs-Broncos, Cowboys-Eagles. I mean, I get why they did it to keep some semblance of balance, but I don't know if you needed those games in primetime. Those both could kind of end up being a bit of a snooze fest in the end.
Now, here's a pretty random question. Will Antonio Brown ever play again? Y for yes and for no. As I am making this video, he is still technically a member of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, for those of you that don't know, he literally ran off the field after the Jets game, or not even after the Jets game, during the Jets game, took off most of his clothes, said peace out, dropped an album, was courtside at an NBA game, and is still not with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't think he's ever going to play again, though the NFL showed me this. If a player is really good and teams think that they can help you win, you probably have a shot. Y for yes and for no, will AB ever play again?
From Tyler Dowell, does Chase or Mac Jones win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Mac Jones has been great. It's got to be Jamar Chase. Don't laugh, Jack. You know I'm right. Even super Mac Jones fan, producer Jack agrees. It's Jamar Chase. His production, it's obscene. Jamar Chase, by the way, was the correct pick for the Bengals. R.I.P. the Penei Sewell pick, who also has been great for the Lions, just so we're clear, but it's got to be Jamar Chase. From Blazy, should the Titans be favorites to win the AFC to get the number 1 seed? It's a good question, because the hate for the Titans is real. Nobody believes in them. Everyone's like, the Chiefs are going to do it. Not the Bengals. The Bills are going to win. The Titans, even though they are probably going to get Derrick Henry back, there is some very real, we don't believe in the number 1 seed. So, do you believe in Tennessee or not? Who is the best team in the AFC right now? You feel good one way or the other? You know what you should do? Bet on it. Head over to our sportsbook partner, BetUS, chatsports.com/bet, promo code NFL to get yourself a 125% deposit bonus. You can bet on who's going to win the AFC. The Titans, the favorites to be the number 1 seed, which they should secure when we win this week, plus 450. They're going to get the bye. They're guaranteed to get to be one of the final 4 teams. That's a bit unusual for the number 1 seed to be that low. The Chiefs, plus 200. The Bills, plus 200. The Bengals, AFC North champions, not even on here. The disrespect. The Colts are ahead of them, which I don't buy, by the way.
All right, y'all, who should get the NFL MVP this season? I mean, I think it's Tom Brady, which is pretty mind-blowing, the fact that that man is 44 years old, and I really, truly believe he's about to win the NFL MVP. Could it be Josh Allen, Dak Prescott? Joe Burrow might get a vote. Aaron Rodgers could win it again. Let me know, y'all, down in the comments who should get the NFL MVP. Let's go to James T. Who are the top teams to sign Davante Adams this offseason? Well, I did see a report out there that apparently Green Bay is going to try to franchise tag Adams. Now, you can still do a tag and trade type of scenario. However, if he does hit the free agent market, I mean, I personally think the top team out there is the Raiders if they keep Derek Carr. Davante Adams himself has said it would be a dream come true to play with DC again. There's going to be plenty of teams. And when I say the top teams, every single NFL team, if Davante Adams hits the open market, will be interested in him. He's the top wide receiver in the NFL. So who do y'all think is the best team in the NFC? It's not Washington. Can guarantee you that. If I got a vote, and hopefully I do, I would go ahead and I would say that it's going to end up being the Green Bay Packers. Now, some people might say the Rams. Some people might say the Buccaneers. Probably going to get some Cowboys in there as well. Who's the best team in the NFC? Let me know down in the comments. Beast Mode 11. Who do you believe is the NFL's best interior defensive lineman? I mean, this is Aaron Donald, and I don't even know if it's all that close. Aaron Donald, if you're telling me right now I could have any player on defense right now, it's Aaron Donald. He's the best defensive player in the league. His ability to create pressures, he's had, 51 straight games where he's had multiple QB pressures. I mean, it's just, the dude's insane. He's a monster. Now, if I don't get to your question, don't blame me. Blame Jeremy. Hit him up on Twitter at JIBeedling. Or you can always hit me up on Instagram. I'm at MitchellRenz365. Please don't be afraid to slide in my DMs. Always not afraid to answer your questions.